Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angel Stadium, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. And pitching in this game, Kyle Hendricks. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 2. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And a 1-1. And that's outside. Runner at first with no outs here. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Hendricks delivers. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Sit him down.
That one is absolutely belted. Soler ranging back on it. And it's gone. Home run. His 11th of the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Aye.
A changeup missing. 2-2. And a pitch. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Still only one out here in the inning. And that one popped in the air left field. He's got it, and there's two away.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Randy.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Two down, nobody on. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Two come in on this Seattle homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Anaheim, and towing the slab, Bryce Miller. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Mike Trout.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's the 2-2. Swings and misses. And now 2 gone.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. When you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Boom. That's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
So a man aboard, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Raleigh snags it, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. It's the Mariners 2 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Angel Stadium, and here is Rowdy Tellez. High fly ball out towards left field. Ward going back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. And Rowdy sends it out of here. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Here's Leody Taveras. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Pitch in the
That's a
dirt,
ball.
and it's 2-2.
2 balls.
Nobody
2
on,
strikes.
nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Outside,
count.
and it's 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer
Batting
coming in
eighth,
from the opposite
second
side, but
baseman,
that
number
pitch
2.
really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
One down, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the rookie third baseman, Ben Williamson. Two outs, base is empty. That
Ball
misses, and that's ball 2. Bounce to the left side. Rengifo tosses across to first. Out number 3. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Right fielder, Jorge
Soler with just
Soler.
one more homer to reach the 200 career mark.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
In the air to left center, Rodriguez sizing this one up, makes the catch. 1 away.
Batting 6, catcher, Travis.
So here's Darno with 1 out.
1
1 out, base is empty. Next offering is down low.
Ball 3.
Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 7, third baseman, Luis
Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Up and in. The count now 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out. Here's Joe Adell. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Darno, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here comes Chris Taylor. And there's a strike. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Angels strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Bounce to the right side, and that one handled. Sends it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Nobody left for Seattle, but they lead at 3-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The shortstop takes the ball.
Three and two.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boo.
Next
It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Now here is Nolan Shanuel. The 1-1. Rips one to right. Taveras hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Here's Trout. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Here's a 1-1. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Throw to second. Ow!
You know, something that's often overlooked in a caught stealing situation is just that catcher's footwork. These guys work so hard on just every aspect, receiving the pitch, but then also getting into a position to get off a quick throw. Right there, that was perfect execution, and it allowed him to get the throw down to second in time.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Angels held in check. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. On the ground. And that chance handled. Throws to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty.
3-2.
That's towards center. Adele puts it away for the out.
Up next for Seattle. First
So here
baseman,
comes Rowdy Tellez. Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Here's the pitch to Tellez. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, Cam.
And he hits a ground ball right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Mariners go down quietly there, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order 2nd time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Lifted in the air out to left. Arozarena makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, Travis d'Arnaud getting ready to hit. Swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed
1
there.
ball, 2 strikes.
Left field. Arozarena under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That
Now
front
batting,
shoulder coming
third
open
baseman,
instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be
Vivo.
able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Foul ball. Soler off of first with 2 away. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's bad. Gone. That one felt good. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
Sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Base is empty with 2 away. Joe Adell the next to hit for the Angels. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill, but not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back in Anaheim, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading it off, Leody Taveras. And it's strike 2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jack Kachanowicz, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Soriano, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Comebacker to the mound. To first, 1 away here in the 5th. Cole Young up next for the Mariners. In the air, right field, and that'll get down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, number 9.
Ben Williamson up next for the Mariners. Runner on the go. On the ground, out to short. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So the batting order turns over. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch is outside. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Young around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-2.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 down, and up next for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. Hendricks deals. Squirts away a little bit. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Crawford leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 6-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Kyle Hendricks won't go any further tonight, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher in the
Angels.
game for the Angels, Jack
Number
Kachanowicz.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Curve in the dirt. Swings and misses. Struck him out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 6-2. Back here at Angel Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Chris Taylor. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Ryan Wu up and throwing. Lawrence also throwing. The 2-1. That one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a bouncer out to short. Taylor is out.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball.
Seems like
2
from
strikes.
day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
That one hit to right. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Angels. First
2 down,
baseman,
base is empty. Nolan Shadowell, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. In there at the knees, and it's 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. The 1-1. That's inside.
That's in.
Movement in the bullpen. Connor Brogdon getting loose out there. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
Randy Arozarena, the next to hit. 2-1 now. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Raleigh on at first, nobody out. That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He will score. It's 7-2.
Back-to-back base hits.
Now
Put a
batting,
really
the
nice
first baseman,
balanced swing
Ryan
on it.
Perez.
And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Hit in the air, center field. Adele sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Leody Taveras.
So a man aboard, and stepping in for the Mariners, Leody Taveras.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Next offering misses down and away. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Now batting, number 2.
And up next for Seattle, Cole Young. And that one missing low. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. RBI double for the M's. It's now a 7-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Wu.
And he's got a nice lead to
Now
work
pitching
with,
for
so he
Seattle.
should come in throwing strikes,
Number
attacking these
22.
hitters.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now batting, Mike Trout. Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Matt Brash, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. That one fouled off. 2-2. And delivers outside. 3-2. Goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder, Jorge.
2 outs, base is
Soler.
empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rodriguez sizing this one up. Brings it in. That is the inning. Offense held in check there. We're through 6 full. It's the Mariners 7 and the Angels 2.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Angels.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
75.
Connor Brogdon. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Brogdon.
Now the third baseman,
Leading off for
Ben
Seattle,
Williamson.
Third baseman, number 9.
That one misses. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge. Right down to shoot, and the count's full. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop
J.P.
at the
Crawford.
plate. J.P. Crawford. Williamson aboard here at first with nobody out.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Next pitch misses way outside. And they'll do it again. Tapped softly on the ground. Over to Taylor.
Got him.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Now Jorge Polanco, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Man at first, one away. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 9-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Julio Rodriguez digs in now. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Two runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And the batter now, Cal Raleigh. Next offering is down low. And the count is 3-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Got him swinging.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Left fielder
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. And that one wrapped foul. Two outs. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Soler makes the play, and that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 9-2 ball game. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Luis Rengifo. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first with one gone. And now the center fielder, Joe Adell. Check swing, and he went. At a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Rengifo, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's back. Gone off the rocks in center. Touch 'em all time. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 9-4.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 down.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's down and away. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Hit on the ground to short. Crawford slings to first. That ends the inning. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now 9-4. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Angels.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
46.
Brock Burke.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ball that's outside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, right
Next to hit, Leody Taveras. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that misses off the outside edge. Right through there for a strike.
Okay.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty. That one lifted to left. Ward in position. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 2.
2 down, base is empty. Cole Young now at the plate.
Come on, Angels. Here we go, Angels.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that
That's a
one
ball.
misses up and in. And it's 2-2.
Count.
Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They're on top, however, 9-4.
Now pitching for
Back
Seattle.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
47.
bottom of the 8th, Matt Brash.
Matt Brash.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your
And
mental
leading
toughness
off
matters in
is Hello.
situations like this as well.
Designated hitter,
3, 4, 5 due up for the home
Mike
team.
Trout.
Here's Mike Trout. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And they cut into the deficit. It's 9-5. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. 2-2 down. Right through there, got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to
Up
pitch.
next,
Everyone in the
the
ballpark
Angels.
knows it. It's a massive
Right
part of his
fielder,
arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any
Soler.
count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Action in the bullpen for Seattle.
One ball,
Gabe
two
Spire,
strikes.
the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 balls,
One out,
2
base is
strikes.
empty, and a run in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is outside. Laser could be trouble. Now he turns and heads for second. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. In there safely.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Man at second. And that one fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
That one missed. Runner at second, 2 down. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
3-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Got it. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now 9-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Soriano.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And now for Seattle, Ben Williamson.
Third baseman, number 9.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Action in the Angels bullpen. Number 68, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Now
Here's the
batting,
Mariners leadoff
shortstop,
man,
J.P.
Crawford. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 10-5.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Base is empty with 2 away. Julio Rodriguez will hit next.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, catcher, Cal Raleigh.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. That one just misses.
2-2, yep.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. This to third. They take the force out, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's down to 5 at 10-5 now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for
Back
Seattle.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh
Number
arm to start
41.
the bottom of the ninth. Casey Lawrence.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
So in now for the
And leading
Angels,
off for
Joe
the
Adell.
Phillies, center fielder, Joe Adell.
Swing and a miss.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
That one the other way. Tellez steps on first for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Here comes Chris Taylor. The Mariners leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. Just missed.
Inside, ball 2.
Next pitch is downstairs. Right through there for a strike.
Count full.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach Neto.
So it's their last chance in this one. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. They're down to their final strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And there's a ball. The Halos down to their final strike. Up the middle. On to first. Ball game. And the Mariners slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.